Hey Dragon Slayers, today's video is all about understanding protein. Don't forget to like and subscribe because it really helps the channel out. Let's get started. You heard about the power of protein on muscle building, but it's also important to understand what this macronutrient does to your blood sugar. A helpful tool for a woman learning to fast, protein can have a very positive effect on your blood sugar in three ways. The first is that protein breaks down into glucose at a slower rate than a carbohydrate. This means that it won't quickly raise your blood sugar and cause a surge of insulin to be released from your pancreas. Next, protein can also slow down the absorption of carbohydrates. This is helpful when you are eating a meal that has both protein and complex carbs. When you combine a carbohydrate with a protein in the same meal, you may notice that glucose response is much slower. A great example of this combination would be eating a steak with a potato. A potato by itself can elevate your blood sugar quickly, often leading you down a path towards insulin resistance and inflammation. Pair that potato with maybe a little butter, steak, and a salad, and now you have way less of a glycemic spike. Another plus, protein will often kill your hunger. Protein takes longer to digest, sending a signal to the brain that you are still full. Many women discover that using a protein rich snack to break a fast can satisfy hunger, provide a burst of mental clarity and energy, and make the transition from a fasted state into eating much smoother. Because of its influence on your blood sugar, Dr. Mindy highly recommends favoring protein over simple carbohydrates, especially if you are transitioning from a 6 meal a day, high carb, low fat diet into fasting. Incorporating more protein into your diet can give you the momentum you need to succeed. Dr. Mindy has one caveat though. You want to make sure that you don't eat too much protein. In the ketobiotic diet that she will discuss later, she recommends 75 grams per day. Much more than this, and your blood sugar can spike too high, making it hard for you to go into ketosis. Years ago, Dr. Mindy had a friend who was practicing the ketogenic diet for the first time. She decided to remove all refined carbohydrates from her diet for a month. Initially, she was hungry, so she found protein to be a helpful go-to food to kill her cravings and hunger. After a few months, she stopped losing weight. So she reached out to Dr. Mindy to troubleshoot. When Dr. Mindy had her calculate the amount of protein she was eating every day, it ranged between 150 to 200 grams of protein, which is way too much if weight loss is your goal. Keeping protein in a moderate range, like 75 grams per day, will help ensure that your blood sugar doesn't spike too high and cause an insulin surge. For Dr. Mindy's friend, the large amount of protein was keeping her blood sugar too high, making it difficult for her to metabolically move from a sugar burning over to a fat burning state. Once they brought her protein down to 75 grams, metabolic switching became much easier and weight came off. That's what I've got for you guys today. Don't forget to like and subscribe because it really helps the channel out. And remember, guys, that together, you and I will slay the dreaded diabetes dragon.